All right, friends, I have here 1,500 live ladybugs. These are from Clark Ladybugs. We purchased them and they arrived all in good shape. There's quite a cluster down here, and for a minute there I was afraid that they were dead, but trust me, they're alive. They like to clump up. They actually came really well packaged. There's a small little box. There's a little hole, obviously, for them to breathe. We've had them indoors now for 2-3 days. I think it's been 3 days since we received them. We just haven't had a good time in the evening where we've been home to be able to release them. The best time of day to release them actually is either really early in the morning or preferably in the evening right before the sun sets. Also, you want to make sure that what you're releasing them on, the foliage, has been well watered, so that they have, something to be able to drink once they're released, and they'll appreciate that. Again, you want to release these either first thing in the morning or later in the evening. Also, you want to make sure as soon as they arrive in your mailbox or on your front porch, bring them in out of the heat. Don't put them in your fridge, but do put them somewhere that it's nice and cool, not freezing. Again, you do not want to freeze them. Obviously they would die. So we've just had them. They've been content in 70 degrees in a nice, cool, darker place in our home for the past couple nights until we could get to it. You could see that they are excited though to be coming out. So this is actually really fun. Don't open it yet. Years ago, my children, we have 7 children, and when they were younger, along with cousins, my mother-in-law would do a ladybug party. She had quite the garden and a lot of flowers, and she wanted to be able to control aphids. This is a great natural way of taking care of aphids. That's why we're going to release them here on our rose bushes, because generally aphids love roses. We're going to release half the bag here, and we'll release half after this on another rose bush that we have here in our yard. Anyways, going back to the story, my mother-in-law had a beautiful yard with lots of flowers, and she loved to use ladybugs as a natural aphid and bug repellent. So she would have what she called the ladybug party every year for the grandchildren. She'd dress up like Ladybug. She'd have a ladybug cake. They'd all get their ladybug wings, and then she would order dozens and dozens of these bags of like thousands upon thousands of live ladybugs, and we would come over in the evening and we'd release them. And of course we had ladybugs crawling all over little kids. It was super fun though, I promise. Great memory that my children have of their grandmother. At this time we're not having a ladybug party, but we are going to just continue to follow after her suit, and that is release the ladybugs, because there are, like I said, a great natural repellent. So now what we need to do is you need to carefully just cut the top, because it is well secured. Just make sure that you're not cutting, nope, just down below that. Make sure that you're not harming any of the ladybugs. Hold on to the bag because they'll fall out, and kind of do it over the plant. I can't. You want me to hold the bag? So I'll hold the bag. Sorry. I can't. You will want to have, for whatever reason, yeah, there we go. It's just mesh. So make sure you have a good pair of scissors. And we're just going to open a little opening, so then that way we can sprinkle them on where we would like them and kind of disperse them so they're not all just on one part of the plant. So kind of maybe open it with your hands. Here, I'll take the scissors. Wetting it a little bit more. See, we have them coming out. They're excited. With our ladybug party, we would usually, ladybugs, they're pretty easy to handle. So we could just pour, little by little piles of them. Okay, elsewhere. Into the kids' hands. But yeah, they won't be harmed in this. They'll actually be very appreciative of being able to come out and snack away right away on the aphids. Again, make sure that your first freeze, if you live somewhere in the country where it freezes, make sure that there are going to be no more hard freezes. It is mid-May right now, and we live in the 6th zone. So it's starting to heat up here quite a bit. We're kind of beyond the freeze. So let me see. Okay, they are active. Oh, here we've got one right here. Oh, keep it. Oh, here, let me see. So you can see, oops. Let's see. They look great. Let me see. Just make sure before you go inside your home that you're not covered in them. All right. Okay, again, these are it's a bag of 1,500 live ladybugs. They came in great condition, all alive from what we can see. We're gonna go ahead and stop here, but go ahead, grab yourself, if you have several rose bushes and a lot of flower beds, grab yourself several bags of these. You will not regret it.